Alright. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? We are back with the salt mines. What the? Okay, this one's... Okay, I did not realize... We're getting right into it. This is a show where people play StarCraft. They send me replays of unhinged lunatics losing their mind over a video game. This one, the game's barely started, and Cheeses Yum says that name sounds a little Asian. Referring to J. King Win. I don't know who J. King is, if that's a famous personality or something. That is the least Asian-sounding name I have ever heard in my life. You okay there, Snowflake? Says Cheeses. You know, okay. Wow. So, guys, if someone talks to you like this at the start of the game, you know you are playing against someone who, let's just say, they have a problem. They have a problem with reality, and they're gonna try and spread that to you. So I've explained this a few times. If you guys have ever had a guy who's clearly on drugs and out of his mind with many mental illnesses try to make eye contact with you, the first rule of not getting dragged into their absolute psychosis is do not make eye contact. And that's the challenge for J. King Win in this game. Is Cheeses Yum is staring at you going like, you work for the CIA, man? You work for the CIA? Yeah? Yeah, you're watching me, aren't you? You're watching me. And you have to just not engage, because it is heavily distracting when you're trying to play a game of StarCraft and the other guy's trying to pull you into his batshit insane version of reality. But that's what J. King Win has to do here. Now, Cheeses Yum is going for a double barracks gasless command center on the gold base. The whole problem with going for a gasless build is you have no mobility. It only works if you stay really compact and build a bunker at the front. But Cheeses Yum is just doing random things and hoping it works. Now, if you leave that depot down, this is a disaster. Also, you're building a barracks in vision. If the SCV just goes up the ramp, he's going to see everything. You can see the barracks, you moron! You built your barracks in vision! Hold on. Argument. It works. It works because now you think, oh, he's one base mass marining me. But actually, he's getting a gold base. So it's a mind game. It was all planned, and it's part of the 300 IQ genius of Cheese is Yum. So, yeah, this is going to be interesting, guys. I'm talking to NPCs in Genshin Impact at the moment. Am I okay, says Twitch chat. I've never played Genshin Impact. I don't know. Don't know, mate. I think it depends how you're talking to them. If it's like an RPG with like text dialogue or whatever, you're clicking buttons in Skyrim, I think that's the good sort. If you're standing in front of an NPC in an MMO and you're just talking at your screen and telling him stories about your life, well, you know what? Shout out to you for getting free therapy. You know, not everyone can afford to have someone go listen to all their problems all the time. So yeah, you found a hack. Well done, Twitch chat. We've got a gas up there as well, guys. No orbitals just yet. I don't think this player knows how to make an orbital command center. And it looks like they're thinking about taking a third. Now, rather than transferring workers to the gold base to actually make use of our monumental risk, we're going to take a bunker outside our natural and just start doing random things. Are we just long distance mining? What are we looking at? Guys, what are we looking at? Why? Oh, my lord. Oh my, okay. Now, J. King Win, on the other hand, is way behind on workers, but has double mule dropping. And that's going to make a big difference over time. Problem for J. King Win is they haven't scouted much after this, and I do feel like they're a little bit blind. But second barracks, tech lab, factory, if they go into Marines and Tanks standard army comp, I think they'll have a good spot. Now, this Marine for Cheeses Yum is going to be the first scout on the map. It's going to go check out the watchtower and claim control of that. Whilst the gas goes up on the gold, another gas at home. SCV still long distance mining, no orbital. When I see this sort of economy management, guys, it really shouts AI to me. And have you guys noticed? I don't know, guys. I don't look at Twitter too much these days, or X as it's now called. But I do notice there's a lot of humans that act like bots these days. I'm not really sure where someone's, you know, consuming too much of a certain type of media and they sound like a bot, or if they're actually a bot. And I think we may have crossed the point in terms of artificial intelligence corrupting humanity, where people are now playing StarCraft like bots. What is this? Why is there a turret there in a factory? This is the most nonsense play I have ever seen. Cheeses Yum. This is appalling. Gets an SCV and a depot, and a Hellion and a Reaper. Was target firing there. Clicked on individual units to target them. GG. What is this? This is an AI. Someone built a racist bot and they've put it on ladder, right? Someone built there's no way this is a human. The amount of methamphetamine you would need to ingest, the amount of fentanyl you would need to put in your body to get to playing StarCraft like what I'm watching. This is incomprehensible. What am I looking at? I have never seen a, like, you know when you watch low-level players, but there's like a logic to it, you can tell they turret their main base early because they want a turtle. But this player's also taken the riskiest gold base of all time. And they're just long-distance mining and running things around everywhere. They're deciding now to build a command center and 2 gases and a +1 upgrade. This is pure insanity. I mean, this is wild. This is so, yeah, this looks like if Elon Musk powered up StarCraft. He's like, I am the world champion. I've been gaming for years. I am kind of a genius, guys. It does kind of. All right, we're gonna go for a double drop. So J King is just doing very normal stuff, but he's actually like getting out macroed. So it feels like J King's kind of getting out macroed. He's gonna fly into turrets and actually have a bad time. The advantage is J King's actually building like Marines and tanks and stim and stuff like that, right? So you're kind of progressing down the tech tree more a bit. But Cheese's Yum has got that gold base up and, oh, okay. Luckily we're gonna, don't go in. Yeah, we're gonna run away. Now guys, normally when you see someone spamming turrets like this, you do want to just give up, go chill. Uh-oh, oh no. Oh no, we're gonna fly through the Marines. Okay, we're watching. Yeah, at this point you just go home. You stop trying to drop. No. This is one of the things that I notice a lot of level players, they have a problem knowing when to commit and when to stop committing, and he's gonna dive. J King, what are we doing? This is crazy. But he does find an exposed siege tank that's not sieged up and a few Marines. He's got stim, but there's so many Marines. Oh, he's gonna get rid of the SCVs. If he just pulls away from the Marines and fights the SCVs, he can kill so many. Don't fight the Marines. Don't fight the Marines. Run away. Ah, we could have killed so much more. I mean, you kill some Marines, it's not the worst trade, but imagine if he pulled north, he could have killed that whole mineral line. Cheesy's Yum holds on and continues that. Silver League turrets, ladies and gentlemen. They are turreting the left side, and you might wonder, why are they turreting the left side of the map as they bring out the, okay, number one, okay. The word, I can't remember what word rhymes with this. We're going to blur that one out. They've said fail, and they've something that rhymes with, like, chook, I guess. It's, you guys know the word. Cook sound. Yeah, something that rhymes with cook. Called him that one. Not surprising. If you think J King win sounds Asian, I'm not surprised that you are going to bring that one out. Yeah. But I don't think it was actually that bad a trade for Jay. I mean, Jay is still ahead 300 in the resources. The problem is that Jay's third is only now coming up, and they're not really dropping mules. They keep forgetting their mules. But they got 3 barracks, they got a factory, they got a starport, they got combat shields and stim. Meanwhile, high-sec auto-tracking is coming in for Cheese's Yum, who's building an armory right now, making a tank, 3 Marines. The Marines still don't have any upgrades like stim or combat shields, no reactors. And just look at this production tab and tell me this is not... I mean, this is the most schizophrenic production tab I've ever seen, guys. Like, this player's doing things like lowering depots while not mining gas in their main, building a single starport that is rallying single medevacs to the dead space next to their main, building a second stop. Why are we rallying medevacs to the dead space next to our main? Why is there another... Why are we still building more turrets? Why are there multiple turrets behind the natural when we're expanding in front of it? Like, if you're going to build those turrets, you'd build them down here, wouldn't you? To zone out the edge of the map? There's nothing that makes sense here. There's like I'm trying to get inside the head of Cheese's Yum. And like, you know, I'm usually really good at this. But in this case, like, let me just show you guys an inkling of what I'm getting when I go in Cheese and Yum's mind. And that's why I'm going to immediately hop back out of the mindset of our blue player Cheese's Yum, because it's actually painful existing within that mental space. It's hurting my brain. I can't do it for more than 2 seconds without feeling like I'm going to, like, just like, what? Ugh. It's actually frightening me. Anyways, we're having a bit of a siege off here. J King wins, starting to press the siege forward. Now, you still don't have stim. Finally, combat shield starts up. Finally, combat shields. And are we going to bring the medevacs? Okay, we brought the medevacs down from the dead space. We're going to go double Banshee to counter this. There's 4 starports on the way. Unfortunately, not a lot of gas. And oh, it's an orbital! J King is like, what? How long has this been here? Finds the orbital, is going to kill it. Kind of letting a few SCVs get away there, maybe, but oh, that's huge. And he's going to find another exposed command center. Cheese is yum. Took a massive gamble early on. J King finally finds it. Oh my god, unupgraded Marines are going to move command 4. He's going to break the tank line. He's like, you moved your support elsewhere. It's going to work as well. He breaks the tank line. Oh, and J King stims into the tanks. It's a low-level butcher house. Oh my god. Oh, Jay, no. Jay did enough economic damage that it might be okay. Cheese is yum just killed his own medevac. Instant rewind, guys. I want you guys to watch this again. If Jay just pulled those Marines away, this was such a good trade. But Jay shoves it on the bottom, just like A-moving. And then look at this. Look at this. My favorite move is this final move. Look at Cheese is yum shoot his own medevac here. Oh, it was actually, sorry, it was Jay's medevac. It was Jay's medevac. Never mind. It was Jay's medevac that flew up there. Bah, I held your attack. And honestly, as they say bah ha 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 ha, I'm also imagining them kind of like Adam Sandler and Little Nicky. Or not him, but the character when he looks in the window and there's the person there like tweaking their nipples. That's essentially the sort of like, I just feel like there's some really weird stuff happening, you know, like proper serial kill levels of like, Cheese is yum is going Buffalo Bill looking in the mirror saying, oh, I did crush that army. I would F me. Yes. Oh, I'm so sexy. You know, like it's a real level of weird that just makes you uncomfortable to be around. Now, on the other side, J King taking a 4th, going 2-2, adding 2 more starports, trying to really follow what feels like a logical sort of progression. Adding some vehicle armor, probably vehicle weapons better in this matchup, but maybe just a habit from playing Zerg versus Terran, where often if you're playing Widow Mines, you'll go armor, since the attack does not improve the Widow Mine splash. Cheesy's Yum is going to move out on the north. And these Marines are going to go for a little counterattack here. Depot wall off. Don't see that in TVT very often. Normally you're not walling off in this matchup, but it's actually going to buy a bit of time, protect those workers, which is good. These Marines will run past, barely getting glimpsed there, but I don't think he notices it. And the Marines are going to get diverted back to the south. Cheese's Yum is like, oi, notice Cheese's Yum always clicks on individual targets. Never A moves. Always clicks on individual. I've never seen, yeah, no A moves. Only clicks on individual targets, never A moves. Oh my god, they always right click on individual units. This is amazing. Wow. Okay, so the Marines do get gunned down. Obviously, once they kill the target, they did start shooting different things. F you, cook, loser, runt. Okay, they're just going for the old classics. They're also going to do a 4 Banshee run by, but there are turrets in the main. So let's see how they deal with the turret ring, which they themselves have one as well. By the way, we do have stim shields 1-1, so they've actually got some decent upgrades to Cheese's Yum, but Cheese's Yum does not have good upgrades right now. And, oh, we're going to try and run into the missile turret. I mean, you can beat a turret. You're going to lose a Banshee, though. Now, Jay does do what I call the high IQ move of trying to build turrets on top of your opponent's air units. Just a hot tip, guys. If you're ever building static on top of the enemy air units, 9 times out of 10, it's a bad choice. Marines are going to have to get back up here. They're not stimming, though, which means these Banshees could have maybe targeted one of the upgrades. But they took a bit too long to make that decision, and the 2-2 is coming in. The Banshee micro is special, to say the least. Marines coming forward. Banshee's going to cloak and try and flow away. We got another Marine counterattack in the bottom side of the map, but remember there's that depot wall. So what you need to do, guys, is you need to go A move, shift A move, and you do a series of little A moves, and that will force the Marines to move up to the wall before they attack. But Cheese's Yum keeps getting bugged out by the wall off, which is why the Marines keep trying to path to the north. Because remember, your units path not with the vision you have, but with global map vision, a weird just kind of feature of how the StarCraft engine works. Gets in there, gets some good damage. This is actually nice harassment. Cheese's Yum is already ahead on economy, but has to do something behind it. And that's where the 3+3 attack coming in for Jay, the much bigger army comes in. Whereas Cheese's Yum is just building Banshees and basically hoping the opponent craps the bed. Building planetaries is going to be a good idea as well. If you can expand to a few planetaries around the edge. Jay may panic and screw up here. But if Jay literally just stims and A moves through the middle, I don't think you can stop that. Everything here is way too fancy. There's no fundamental production. 3 barracks with still no reactors. Only 1 factory, not even building tanks. Do you hate yourself, Runt? Question mark. Once again, guys, sorry. Let me just get in character here. You hate yourself, Runt? You hate yourself, you dirty Runt? You cook? You cook? This is honestly like, it's impressive to me that these guys are able to actually even play this well. with the level of just absolute friggin' ridiculousness going on in your lack of a brain. And I think Jay could... Oh, Banshee's gonna cause problems. I mean, this might bait Jay into Stim A moving, which will win the game. That's too many Marines to stop. The Banshees try to fight the Marines. There's just too many Marines. 3 tanks is not going to stop this with no upgrades, mate. The Banshees get hammered. Jay crushes it and then pause the game. What a loser. All right, guys. Well, since Cheese decided to pause the game while continuing to cry like a little baby, all of that chat just got pushed off screen. Luckily, I have production magic, and I've thrown that replay into Drop SC. I get a transcript of everything that was said in that final second of the game. And now we're going to do a real life portrayal, a recreation, a live action masterpiece on par with Disney's amazing redos of their classics. And we're going to reveal the faces behind the monitors of these 2 players. You pathetic cook runt. LOL, so sore. Get better. Go outside, you fat slope-eyed runt. You are shit, mate. Shit, mate. LOL. Salt mines material right here. I gave you air. That is all, you effing inferior runt. LMFAO, this effing subhuman runt thinks it is better? Oh, yes. Yum, yum. Salt, salt, salt. You effing dog. Eating any pets today, you slimy cook turd? Huh? Oh, well. Get better. Well? Did you fry any cats today? Did you deep fry any grasshoppers? Grasshoppers are pretty nice, actually. Oh, yeah? Pretty good internet for living in a third world shithole, you cook. Get better. And you wonder why we all effing hate you. Be less bad. You and your kind will be ashes. Your pointless aping culture will be consigned to forgotten history. I could pull your effing cook head off, mate. Well, any more salt for me, mate? Be less of a runt. Wait, you can't. You can't. You can't. And then he proceeded to leave the game like the classy gentleman that he was. All right, well, at the end of that madness, my takeaway, ladies and gentlemen, is hug your kids, hug your friends, tell your loved ones you know you love them, and let's try and add a bit more positivity to this world and have a few less madmen out there desperately trying to spread their bad mood, because you know what? It never helps. Spreading your bad mood around, it doesn't make you feel better, but you share some love, and it always makes you have a better time. So cheese is yum, even with all the hateful stuff you're spewing, if you watch this, just remember, mate, there is love for you out there. You just got to kind of turn a new leaf and stop spreading all that toxicity, my friend. All right, well, I hope you enjoyed that episode of the Salt Mines. If you guys run into unhinged lunatics on the ladder and you want to share your replays, don't forget to check out the link below in the description. While you're checking out that link and the information on how to submit, you'll also see a link to our Patreon page. And if you want to be very generous, like the kind souls here who are on our wall of bacon, please consider giving that one a click. Check out some of the cool perks and rewards like access to replay packs that you can gain access to by supporting the channel through the Patreon. And thank you so much for watching. We'll see you all next week with another episode of the Salt Mines. And we'll probably see you before then with some other content. Thanks for watching. Catch you guys next time. Goodbye and good night.